Hello there, this is Cesar Rodriguez, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you the prepaid legal compensation plan, how to advance through it, and why last year alone, every 7 days, someone with this company made over $100,000 for that year, and why every 26 days, somebody became a prepaid legal millionaire. Now, you start off in this business as an associate. As an associate, your first goal is to move to the senior associate position. Now, to do so, you can do it in two different ways. You can go ahead and do it the regular way by marketing 50 memberships between you and any team you bring on board, or you can do it the fast start way. So let's talk about the fast start way. First thing you got to do is go ahead and within 45 days, market either 3 memberships and recruit 1 person to join the business. And of course, they'd have the membership. That's one of your 3. Or you could go ahead and just market 5 memberships to people that just get the service. Now, if you do that within 45 days, the company Fast Start qualifies you and promotes you all the way to the senior associate position without having to sell the 50. Now, here's what you would have gotten paid. They're actually going to pay you $103.70 for each one of those memberships that you marketed. So they're going to pay you $34 up front, and then they're going to release the rest of the money when you go ahead and qualify. So if you did 3 in 1, okay, again, the easiest, typically fastest way, well, you would have made $311, and now you're a senior associate. Or if you did it with 5, that would have been $518. Direct deposit into your bank account, and our company pays daily. So now you're a senior associate. You're going to make $138 every time you help someone get a $35.95 membership. Now, the company's also going to pay you overrides. Overrides are basically the difference in commission of where you're at and where the people on your team are at. So if you're a senior associate, and anyone that you brought on board of the business marketed a membership, well, you would have made a $34 override. Now, how do you move from senior associate to manager? Simple. All you got to do is help 3 people do what you've done. So let's say you brought on board 3 people, you showed them how to get their first 3 in 1. And again, we've got an incredible training system that teaches them how to do that. Most people do it within 4 to 5 days, not 45 days. Now, here's what happens. You went out there and you helped 3 people hit senior associate. Now the company moves you to manager. Now you do have to make sure you go to the Fast Start training class because it is required to hit this level. Now, at the manager level, you are making $172 every time you market a membership. But anytime anyone on your team markets a membership that's under a senior associate, you're going to make $34. And again, you'll make $69 if anyone at the associate level markets a membership. So they're always going to pay you the difference in commission level from where you're at and where they're at. So they're going to do that. And of course, if there's no one at that next level, that money will float up to you. All right. Now, let's talk about director. At the director level, keep in mind, to hit manager, you're going to have about 6 people on your team at bare minimum because you're going to have 3 people and they each have 3 in 1. So you'd have 3 associates, about 12 memberships minimum. Now, at the director level, of course, you'd have to have 3 managers. So if a manager team is 7 total people, you're talking about 21 people in your director. You're making $207 every time you market a membership. 34 from your managers, 69 from your seniors, and $103 anytime an associate markets a membership. To hit executive director, you have to qualify for this position by doing it a couple different ways. You can either market 75 memberships a month personally, or you could have 3 director teams, all right, of course, marketing all of those 75 memberships with you on your team. So it is a monthly qualification. You do have to market the 75 memberships either personally or through your team, and you do have to have at least 3 directors on your team. So keep in mind, if you're at this level, you've got 66 people on your team. Marketing 75 memberships between 66 people, not that big of a deal. All right. So let's go ahead and show you how these overrides stack up. Again, $44 off anything that happens on your director teams, $79 there, $114 there, and again, $148 from your associates. Now, that is advanced commissions and overrides. Now, a lot of people, they look at this compensation plan and they go, my God, this is incredible. How is the company affording to pay this money out? Well, simple. We do what most insurance companies do, and that's actually we pay an advanced commission. What advanced commission is, we actually believe in our product so much, in our service so much, that our company, after 38 years of running the numbers, they know that when their associates market these memberships, people keep them. All right. So what they do is they actually advance you the money up front, assuming that member is going to keep it for a year. So when they pay you $138, let's just say worst case scenario, someone doesn't keep it for the full 12 months. No big deal. Let's say they keep it for 10 months. Well, the company says, hey, listen, we paid you $138. That person only kept it for 10 months. So technically, you didn't earn the $138. You're about $23 shy of earning that. So on the next commission, let's say maybe you're a manager, you went to go market your next membership as a manager, and they just deducted $23 off that. So then your commission was $149. Again, they never go into your bank account. They never touch your personal finances. They just keep it up to date in the company computer. Now, here's what I find amazing about that. Show me another company that's so confident in their product and their service, and they've got a 38-year-old track record of running the numbers, that they know how well and how much people love this membership, that they actually pay you in advance for the year, even though the person just bought it that day. All right, that's pretty strong. Let's talk about bonuses. They're also going to pay you every single time you help someone on your team get promoted. So you're an associate. You move up to senior associate. Every person you help to do the same thing, you're going to make $95. All right, so take a look at this. You marketed the membership, you made $138. They marketed 3 memberships, so you made 34 times 3. Then you made $95. Every time you fast start qualify a person at the senior associate level, you're making $335 for doing that. If you're a manager, the company's going to pay you $494 every time you do that. Director, $656, and at the executive director, $869. That's just in personal bonuses. Let's not forget, you're also getting overrides off of anybody on your team that does that. So let's say you're a director, you recruited someone who hit senior, then they help someone hit senior. Well, you're going to make the difference in commission. Now, they made $95, but you're going to make $15, $20, and you're going to go ahead and make $25. So we're adding all that up. That's $60 for this person helping someone to do, let's just say they're 3-1. Again, the bonuses are unbelievable in and of themselves. But let's go ahead and talk about some scenarios. Let's just pretend this simple business plan. You go out there and you're marketing 10 memberships a month. So we're talking about 2 a week, maybe 1 week, or 2 weeks you did an extra one. So we're talking about 10 memberships total for the month. But then, in addition to that, out of the 10, let's say 4 join the business, and all you do is help them fast start qualify by selling their first 3 and 1. All right, the bare minimum fast start qualification. Well, if you were to do that at the senior associate level, you would have made $1,380 for marketing 10 memberships. You would have made $340, because we're also going to assume that your team, everyone on that team on that level, they only do 10 memberships total. So you're doing 10 personally. We're talking about the whole rest of your team just doing 10 cumulatively. So again, if all of your associates just sold 10, that's $340 in overrides. And then, of course, let's not forget the bonuses for helping 4 people qualify. Go ahead and stack $788 on top of that. All right, so we're talking about a total commission of about $2,500 or $2,508. Again, that's about $30,000 a year if that's all you ever did. Sell 10, all right, help 4 people, 1 a week, get fast start qualified, and then just your whole team totally sells 10. What if you were a manager? We're talking about $1,700 there, $690 here, all right, because all of those people just sold 10 memberships cumulatively. Let's just say all of these people only sold 10 cumulatively, add another $340. Then, of course, you fast start qualified 4 people, all right? So if you were to add all that up, that's $4,038 a month in personal overrides, bonuses, and commissions. I mean, that's just flat out sick. If you move from the managers to the director level, same thing. Do the math, times 10, times 10, times 10, times 10, and then, of course, times the 4. We're talking right there alone at the director level, we're talking about $5,620 a month. That's $67,440 a year. Look, if you were an executive, you made $2,500 personally, $1,400 off your associates marketing memberships, $1,140 from them, $790 from your manager team selling 10 totally, and then all of your directors, and their entire teams, they only marketed 10 memberships, and you had 21 people there at least in each leg, but they only did 10. Now, just to show you how conservative that is, that's $8,858. Again, that's $106,000 a year. Listen, just to show you how conservative that is, you have to have 75 memberships total just to do that. And all we talked about was 10 memberships there, 20, 30, 40, 50. You're still missing, all right, 25 memberships. And we're talking about $106,000 a year income. That's $8,858 a month. Again, the money is pretty serious. So again, that's how our company pays. And on top of all that, we pay residual income. Again, I didn't even scratch the surface on that, but imagine you market a membership, they keep it after that year, and all of a sudden the company pays you over and over and over and over again, month after month, year after year, off of every single membership you and your entire team have ever sold. Again, that's why our prepaid legal compensation plan is helping to create so many millionaires and so many people making six figures. If you don't like these numbers, cut them in half. I still don't think they're anything to joke around about. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Take care, and God bless.